Hi, today I'm in east of Bangalore and I'll be reviewing a residential project by the name of Sattva Songbird. Let's go inside their marketing office and know more about the project. So the road which you see here, this is the airport road, and this project is itself located on the main road of airport road. The name of this project is Sattva Songbird. Let's go inside and know more about this project. Hi Anirudhji, how are you?
Hi Prakhar, how are you? Good
I'm
morning.
good, how are you?
Yeah, all well, all well.
Hi, Ankit. Anirudhji, I know you, but I want my viewers to know about you.
Definitely.
So I would like you to first introduce yourself.
Definitely.
We'll make this review as informative as it can be. We do not want to do any kind of sales pitch here.
Definitely.
So
definitely.
I would need that support from you.
Definitely. My name is Anirudh. I'm from Sattva sales team. So over here I do take care of this project. This is a beautiful community, Sattva Songbird. We just have started this around like 3 months back.
Okay.
And the sales have been fantastic to this area. This area is a charm. Now this place basically been called as New Whitefield zone. The reason being it's the close proximity to Whitefield. It's a very well connected area. You have lot more development. Yeah, you can see there are a lot of developers already coming to this location, back to back. In Sattva, we already had delivered 4 projects previously to this location. This is our 5th community, Sattva Songbird, which we are starting it up over here. And we can give you a brief overview of this project. We can come to this side.
So before moving ahead, I would also like to know, is this project RERA registered? How
Yes,
big is your land? And
definitely.
Are there any litigation in your land?
No, not at all. In our previous projects as well, see, this thing is something that we are very particular upon. Sattva, it's a big brand. They already have made a good name to this market. It's already been 3 decades now, back to back. It's already like almost 120 projects already delivered by our team.
Right.
So that is the first priority that we do consider, and also people are also looking for the same thing. They're going with a good brand. They don't want to spoil the name, or they don't want to see something litigations as such to this location. So likewise.
Right.
So over here we have a due diligence team who already have done their part. This everything already double check, all the NOCs already been taken up over here.
Okay.
RERA clearance already been given. So that's how we have started this community over here.
So what is the size of this project?
So this is a 12-acre land parcel that we are having in over here.
In phase 1, what I
In
know.
the phase 1. Actually, there are 2 phases in over here. Phase 1 will be of 12 acres of space. Phase 2 will be 4 acres of area. So we are starting phase 1 right now.
All right. So Anirudhji, tell me something.
Prakhar.
Why you have chosen the name as Songbird?
Okay.
ऐसा क्या है Songbird?
See, Prakhar, what we are doing in this project, we are just connecting the area, connecting this location, connecting this community to the nature.
All
Over
right.
here, we have lot of open spaces, as you can see through the scale model. So this is a 12-acre land parcel that we have provided. That's going to be our phase 1.
Okay.
It's already open right now.
All right.
We already had received the RERA, and we have almost 80%. We already have sold this community.
Okay.
The demand is crazy to this area. So there are a lot of open spaces to the front, lot of open spaces to the corners, to the centers, to this section, and even to the backwards side too.
Okay.
So likewise, that's how we are just connecting it to the nature. That's how it's been called as Songbird.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's understand the project more.
Perfect. So first of all, let's just correlate where we are put up right now. We are currently standing in over there.
Okay.
So this marketing office that you see in and around over to this location, this is all a temporary space.
Okay.
And why I'm telling this is a temporary space, because we don't want our apartments just next by to the main road. Because this is the main road just next by to us.
Right.
That is Airport Road. This is also known as Budigere Road. There's a way to go to airport. It's hardly like 22 kilometers from this location. Airport is hardly 22 kilometers. So likewise, we are currently put up over here. We'll be entering to the community through this side, and this total span is 12 acre of land parcel.
All right.
Okay. So as I told, this is all a temporary space, this marketing office. So onto the front, we'll be having all green open spaces and landscapings.
Okay.
We don't want our apartment next by to the main road.
All right.
So our actual apartments will be way inside, almost like 350 to 400 feet distance we have from the main road. And then we are starting our apartments.
Okay.
This you see, this is our tower 1.
All right.
This is our tower 1. That's our tower 2. Further onto the back, we have tower number 3 and tower number 4. Prakhar, all these towers are high-rise luxury towers, going up till 30, 31 stories. We are showing that thing in that scale model structure too.
Okay.
That's 31-story building.
All right.
So this structure that you see, this is a 29-story structure. There further we have 30-story structure. There further we have 31-story structure, and then further 30-story structure.
All
so
right.
like all are high-rise structures going up over here, and that is high in demand to this location especially. If you see all the rest of the developers also coming with high-rise only. I mean, especially in Bangalore, people do prefer to go high to have a good view, open bird-eye view, to enjoy the nature. So likewise, we have created this beautiful community, and this is a blend of all the luxuries as well. Onto the right side, you see the space.
Right.
So that's our row house segment.
All right. So within this project, you have high-rise and low-rise both.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go that side.
As of the need of our, we have row houses, luxury row houses as well to this location. There are 58 beautiful villas over here to this location. You can just capture in your camera, Prakhar. So this is the section that we have for our niche row houses over here.
All
58 individual units. So the beauty is these are all G+2 structures. It's kind of a 4 BHK space. And to correlate, we can go towards that side. We have a beautiful.
But Anirudh, tell me something.
Yes, please. Yeah.
If you have a high rise and you have a low rise here,
Yes.
there will be at certain point of time sun during any time of the day, the shadow of that building would come on these.
No, Prakhar. So Prakhar, architects have designed this project in such a way that you won't be getting any shadows. Over here, we have kept our balconies in such a ways you will be having either east facing or west facing balconies and open spaces. Same with the row houses, you won't be getting any shadows whatsoever.
All right. So the place where you are standing, that is which side of this?
So currently, I'm towards east.
So east.
Yes.
West.
Yes.
All right. North.
Yes.
And south.
Perfect.
All right.
Yes. So likewise, the main entrance is also east. For this community,
okay,
the main entrance is also east.
All right.
And these are all Vastu compliant designs. And as per Sattva's policy, so people are looking for investment as well to this location. And also for a better Vastu compliant unit, we have a better demand too.
So which all places, important places are nearby? One is airport.
Okay.
This is the airport road which you told me.
Yes.
What all places are nearby? And I also want to know, is it an investor friendly project or an end user friendly project?
Okay. Prakhar, what I'll say, you can look at it in both the ways. Because to this location, first of all, we are giving all open spaces. It will be very, very good to live in over here. Very habitable community. And so the investors are also attracted towards this area. Reason being the connectivity on the airport road. This area is very close by to the new upcoming metro station that will be known as Hoskote Metro Station.
All right.
Right now, you must be knowing towards the east of Bangalore, you have Kadugudi Metro Station.
Right.
So that extension gonna come up over here. That's hardly 2.5 kilometers from this location.
Okay. And by when that will be ready?
So that will be coming up within 4 to 5 years of timeline. So that is the proposed timeline that we are keeping up.
Okay.
And that's how all the builders coming up over here, everybody, all the investors are also attracted to this location. I can say almost like 60% will be the end users in over here, and rest of the people will be the investors that we are having.
Okay.
Yes.
So when investors are buying, they are buying low rise or high rise?
See.
And what about end users?
Okay. If I'll be an investor, definitely I'll be going for a high rise. Because as I told, demand is high, especially in Bangalore for high-rise apartments. That's how we have kept up this community. 31-story high-rise building it is reaching over here. So Prakhar, as we were discussing about the investors, so all Fortune 500 companies, CEOs, CFOs have already invested in Sattva Songbird. As I was telling, almost 80% of the property is almost sold out. So likewise, we have all niche categories. Even doctors have also invested. Even people whosoever are working in the Whitefield zone, so they also have invested. All whosoever are already at a reputed post.
All right. But tell me something. You are telling me that 80% of your inventories are already sold out.
Yes.
Right. And let's assume that today I am coming here to buy this apartment or a floor. So all the premium units must have gone.
No, it's nothing like that. See, the designs that we have created in over here, those are all Vastu compliant designs, give you all open views as well. Even we still have a 20%, 25% inventory. The demand is crazy. That's how we have less inventory. But the inventory we still have, that's also the premium ones. It won't be like you will be missing out on the inventory even if you come right now. See, any time to buy a house is always say today, because the prices you will be getting by the previous times, you won't be getting the same right now. You won't be getting the similar price,
which is there right now.
Yes,
at a later stage. All right.
Like that. And the location is beautiful. I would say we already have all the good schools right away to this location. NPS also came up just 2 months back. We already have New Baldwin's International. We have, if you see towards the Whitefield location, we have Virgonagar High School. We have so many hospitals nearby. East Point Hospital is nearby. Apollo Dispensary is hardly like 500 feet away. That's in our previous community, Sattva East Crest. So likewise. And you see, there is a mall just next by called Orion Uptown Mall. We have PVR and all kind of facilities in over here. All the grocery shops, everything. We have a Grand Plus hypermarket space just next by. Bangalore's first open mall is also coming nearby. Hardly like almost like 1.5 kilometers from our location. It's coming up. So that's also operational. Wherever people do come, these things are gonna come up.
So about Bangalore, what I also know is there are certain zones or pockets of Bangalore where you have water problems.
Okay.
Is this project has direct water?
No. See, in each and every project of ours, we do have borewells, so we have those facilities in over here as well, and a lot of rainwater harvesting measures being followed up over here. That is basically a norm by RERA as well now.
Right.
So likewise, we have curated everything beautifully in over here. You won't be having any water
like there are none of your projects wherein you have water problems. So
no.
Here also there would be no water problem.
No.
All right.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so let's continue the discussions. Over here, we were on to the amenities and the open spaces that we have in over here. So first of all, let's discuss about the open space area. We have almost 70% of the open space area to this community. Right. So that's our open green zone space that we have onto the front side. Okay. To this side, you will be having your jogging and running tracks and all. So that's the front section of the community. You'll be having all your open spaces and open courts towards this location. You'll be seeing this a basketball zone to the front side. You have multi-purpose court. You have a tennis court over here as well. And coming to the amenities, we have almost 50 plus amenities to this community. It's a beautiful project, Sattva Songbird.
Okay.
Yeah. So likewise, in the center spaces, you can see this zone. So that's the kids' play area. We have kept it secluded away from the driveways. You see the driveways are going not inside to this location, it's going on to the sideways. So that is also justified because for the sense of security of tiny toddlers.
All right.
Yeah. Coming up onto the center zones, this also is all ground floor open amenity space that we have. There are a lot of different sections, party lawn to the center space. Here, again, you have toddlers area towards here, and some zones we have elderly seating areas as well. So that's how it's all beautifully curated. Onto the downside, this section is also, they have a lot of seating spaces over here and green zone spaces all across to this location.
All right.
Okay. And Prakhar, one thing you also can understand, we have kept all the trees and all the greeneries onto the boundaries. So that thing that correlates with the nature that you're living in a space, you must be having that greenery just next by to your doorstep. So like,
right.
And also one more thing I want to just highlight. So this is not the total story. This is just 12 acre parcel. That's phase 1. Okay. Onto the back side, we have another 4 acres in over here. So that will be the extension to this community.
So currently, this is not covered under RERA.
Yes, this is currently not covered under RERA. So you take
the approvals of RERA in phase 2 and
yes,
then probably
yes.
So the entire green thing which we see here, this is within the boundary wall?
Yes.
Or this is the boundary wall?
See, this is the boundary wall for the phase 1,
right.
Prakhar. That onto the back side will be phase 2. That's our land only.
So this entire thing is your land?
Yes,
okay.
yes. You'll be having a lot of green spaces onto the back side as well. So likewise we have
So the total area of this project would be 16 acres?
Yes, 12 plus 4, 16 acres. Right now we have opened the 12 acres project. Yeah.
So how many total number of apartments are there?
So we have around 1300 apartments in over here.
All right.
So likewise it's a beautiful community. And let me just correlate to where we have put up these apartments. Over here, this is your tower number 1.
Okay.
This is your tower number 1. Next to that, you'll be having your tower number 2.
All right.
Further onto the back, you have tower number 3. And next by you have tower number 4.
Okay.
See, all these towers are high-rise towers, going up till 30, 31 stories like you see onto that side.
Right.
Onto the back side, these sections that you see, these are all for 3 BHK spaces.
Okay.
These are all for 3 BHK spaces. We have 3 units onto this side, like this is 1 unit, this is 1 unit, this is 1 unit,
right.
and 3 units onto the other side. So total 6 flats per floor.
Okay.
All are corner flats, all with 3 balconies, and onto the center you'll be finding 5 lifts over here.
All with 3 balconies?
All with 3 balconies.
In this balcony, are you including the utility area of kitchen's balcony?
No, separate ones.
Apart from that,
yes, separate ones. I'm going to show you the model flat as well. Yes.
Most of the project which I have seen in Bangalore, we just get 2 balconies plus the utility area of the kitchen.
No. Over here, this is something special. Something different. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we were discussing about tower number 3. Similar is the tower number 4 over here, the 3 BHKs. And the views you see, these are crazy. You can see how beautifully our balconies will be all either east or towards west.
All
So
right.
you'll be having proper sunlight across all the hours. So over here, if you just point it out, you'll be having total open views to the front side.
Right.
Nothing is coming onto the front of your balcony if you see over here. That's how these designs are made. You'll be having the complete road view because this structure is a low-rise structure.
Right.
This structure is a low-rise structure, G+3 clubhouse.
So how many high-rise buildings are nearby?
See, Prakhar, we have a couple of nearby projects, but not exactly nearby. So those distances have already been kept. Couple of other recat builders are also on. This area is a charm. Everybody wants to come in over here. Right now. So Prakhar, onto the back side, we have our 3 BHK spaces as we've been discussing. Now coming onto the front side, there you have this tower number 1 and tower number 2. Let me just update you how the placements will be. So this is a T-shaped structure, Prakhar.
All right.
This is a T-shaped structure. We have 3 different sides for the corridor. Corridor 1, corridor 2, corridor 3.
All right.
Onto the corridor 1, you will be finding 4 units, where you can see these first 2 units are 2 BHKs, last 2 units are 2.5 BHKs. Okay. Coming up over here to the back, this is corridor 2. Corridor 2 is having some studio options as well for investors.
All right.
And corridor 3 is having some 1 BHK options too. And each and every unit is spacious over here, Prakhar. We have almost like 480 square feet dimensions for the studios. Our 1 BHKs are massive 750 square feet. We have 12 by 12 rooms in our 1 BHK. So that's something special. Yes. Then even BHKs, those are nearing to 1300 square feet. We have our 2.5 BHKs nearing to 1400 square feet and spacious 3 BHKs nearing to 1800 square feet, like that.
All right.
So now let's jump onto the indoor amenities for this community. We are focusing on our master clubhouse.
Okay.
This is your master clubhouse where you have indoor heated swimming pool as well. You can see that blue structure?
All right.
Yeah. So that's indoor heated swimming pool. Next by you have outdoor swimming pool as well. Next to that, that's your party hall space.
Okay.
Going to the top, you have a rooftop terrace area cafe as well. So that's something exclusive to this project.
Okay.
You have a lot of indoor game zones. You have squash court, you have library, you have 2 badminton courts as well inside to this entity.
All right.
And that's not the total story. That's just clubhouse number 1. Now let's jump on to the clubhouse number 2. You see this structure, Prakhar? This tower 2?
Right.
So this tower 2, basically, we have a clubhouse in this building. We call this as satellite clubhouse.
Okay.
So basically, satellite clubhouse is the part of the main structure where ground and first floor will be treated as a clubhouse with double heighted ceilings, and onto the top of it, we have apartments.
So tell me something, since you have divided this project into high-rise and low-rise buildings. So the bigger clubhouse is only open for the low-rise, and for the higher apartments, they have the clubhouse within their first floor.
No. See, Prakhar, now over here, we have lot of indoor spaces. We have lot of multiple clubhouses are there. We have 4 clubhouses to these.
4 clubhouses?
4 clubhouses. So we were just discussing about that thing itself.
Let's say,
and everybody can utilize all those spaces itself. Yeah.
So 4 clubhouses can be used by anybody within the society.
Yes.
All right. And when you launch the phase 2, probably 1 or 2 more clubhouses?
Yes, 1 more is planned over there.
All right.
So that's still in discussions. We'll keep you posted shortly on that part. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's jump on to the same discussion. So there we have 1 more clubhouse in over here. That's your G+1 level clubhouse into this block.
Okay.
Above on that will be apartments. And similar, you see that tower number 4 onto the back?
Right.
There also we have 1 more clubhouse. So let's count 1, 2, 3 and 4th over there.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3 and 4th over there.
Okay, let's go that side.
Yes. So you can see the facade of the clubhouse. That's beautifully curated. You can see the structure, how aesthetic is the design. You have big balcony spaces across, and it will be all ventilated area, good sunlight angles being given over here. So that's the beauty of the design by Sattva. And similar is the clubhouse in over here as well. So that 1 more clubhouse we have kept up. And next by you have a lot of amenities planned to this community onto the corners too.
Okay.
So there is 1 more entry and exit point that we are proposing in over here, Prakhar. So that will be keeping up for our row house section.
All right.
So you can see this space, no?
Okay.
Because we already have acquired the land parcel up till to the corner. There's a road that goes inside. So that will be the second route to go inside this community.
All right.
If you have bought a row house in over here, you can go through this side. You don't need not to come towards that location. You can enter through this and you can go.
But there is also an option that if I want to use that gate to come inside, I can.
You can. Yes.
All right.
Yes. So likewise, so over here these are all beautiful 58 row houses.
Okay.
Okay. and a lot of
So
amenities.
these row houses are
Yes.
basement, ground plus one.
Yes. Okay, Prakhar. So let's further discuss minutely about the amenities that we have.
All right.
Also, Prakhar, this is a pet-friendly community. So over
Okay.
here, let's discuss what we have in over here. The pet park will be straight up over to this location.
All
You
right.
see that space? And rest apart, you have lot of amenities being given to this community since this is our luxury project. So you can see all those amenities. Just have a
All the
glance.
legends are mentioned here. You can
Yes.
pause the screen.
Yes,
and
yes,
read it.
yes.
All right.
Yes. So likewise been placed over here. Now let's have a glance to our structure that we have in for our row house. So this is a G plus 2 structure. This is basically our row house space. I just put it down just to give you a glance how this unit will be looking like. Okay, so the beauty of this structure is we have a basement down below, Prakhar.
Okay.
We have a basement down below with 3 car parkings.
All right.
Yes.
I reviewed one of your project by the name Sattva Lavita.
Yes, that's also a beautiful project.
Yes. It also had row houses, but
Yes.
with 2 parkings.
We have 3, just an upgrade.
All right.
Yes. So we have 3 car parkings down below, Prakhar, and going up over here, this is a G plus 2 structure.
Okay.
So down below you have that space available for the entrance. And meanwhile, we have kept up Vastu in preferences where we have just east facing or north facing entrances
All right.
that our clients, our residents do also prefer. So likewise, this is one such east facing unit that we have created.
Okay.
So that will be the entry point for this row house. This dimension is nearing to 3,500 square feet. It's a 4 BHK space. Down below you have your room in over here. Next
All right.
by to that you have your kitchen space. You can point it out to the center. That's your living area section, family gathering area space.
Okay.
And further you can see this thing. We have a lift. We have a lift going from basement up to the top. So likewise, that's also something add on to the
All right.
structure.
So the Sattva Lavita project had a transparent lift.
Yes.
So is this a same concept?
Yes, same concept.
All
Same concept. So like that. So over here, that lift will be going from basement up to the top. In the basement, we have servant quarter as well. So that small things are also being noted over here.
All right.
And going up to the second level or onto the first level, you have that big balcony onto the front, almost like 18 feet in the length.
Okay.
And going up to the mid sections, you have 2 rooms. These are 2 rooms over here,
All right.
diagonally placed with attached washrooms. And in the center, you have that family gathering area.
All right.
So you'll be
family
noting
lounge is here.
Yes, family lounge will be over here. Yes. And similarly, that lift is also going across. Now let's jump on to the uppermost section. You have big deck areas as well provided in over here, Prakhar. You can see onto the back side as well, we have put up a balcony.
Right.
Onto the front side, we also have a big balcony. And also you'll be having your big master bedroom inside with the servant quarter, one room over there.
So you have shown a couple of planters here. So
Yes.
So arrangement for these planters would already be available in the.
So we already have put up these spaces over there. So if somebody want to recreate as per their taste, their choice, they can do it. So likewise.
All right. So we have one room on the ground floor,
Yes.
2 rooms plus a family lounge on the first floor,
Yes.
and on the top floor,
Master room with
we
the
have the master room
yes, with the servant room as
with the servant room.
Yes.
All right. And plus in the basement also we have
Basement also we have a servant room
servant room.
with 3 car parkings.
All right. Yes. Great.
Yeah. Okay, so now since we have seen the row house, so let's jump on to the structure.
All right.
That's the high-rise 31 story structure. You can see that how beautifully this has been created. So you can see down below, that's our stilt level car parking that
All
we
right.
have in for our visitors.
Okay.
Okay. So basically we have 3 levels over here for the car parkings. We have B1 and B2, basement 1 and basement 2 over here for
All
the
right.
residents. And this level is for the visitors over here if somebody wants to park in over here as in the stilt level car parking, covered car parking. For that we already have provided the provisions.
So like for row houses, they are given 3 car parkings
Yes.
per row house.
Uh-huh.
For individual apartments and studio apartments are 1 BHK, 2 BHK and 3 BHK. How many car parkings are you giving?
Okay, see, we already have provided car parkings for 1 BHKs, 2 BHKs and 3 BHKs, single car parking being given. And add-on one more can also be given, especially for the 3 BHKs. So likewise, that's an add-on cost. So,
Okay.
but provisions are there.
So you have ample car parking?
Yes, ample number of car parking, both outdoor and indoor car parkings.
Okay.
We have both stilt level as well as open car parking spaces in
All right.
now. So that's how these been, this is the structure, 31 story structure. And this basically is a T-shaped structure that we've been discussing over
Right.
there for Tower 1 and Tower 2. Meanwhile, we can look at to the back side. So these corners are our 2.5 BHKs.
Okay.
So that's our 2.5 BHK space. Next by to that we have our 2 BHK spaces, and onto the back side we have some 1 BHK and studio apartments to this location.
All right.
So let's now jump back, and just meanwhile we can have a look at around our marketing office. That's
Okay.
also been beautifully created. So these all are our discussion cabins.
All right.
So likewise, we just love to have a discussion in over here. So like that. Okay, Prakhar. So let's jump on to our model flats.
All right.
So that's the way through.
See your Sattva home.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is also a master plan that the same we've been having discussions over there.
All right.
And onto the back side, onto this wall, you can see so many projects we already had delivered. And
Okay. Let me see which all projects I have reviewed.
okay.
So Bliss I have reviewed.
Uh-huh.
Then La Vita I have reviewed.
Yes,
Songbird,
we've been
मैं
discussing.
यहीं पे हूँ. Aeropolis I have reviewed. Springs I have not reviewed.
Okay.
Anugraha I have reviewed.
Great.
Park Cubics I have reviewed. All right.
Nice, nice, nice.
ठीक है, यहाँ से पता चल गया कि और किसका किसका review
Yes,
करना है.
yes, yes. Okay, so let's have a look at our model flats now.
All right.
So,
So we'll be looking at the 3 BHK, or what is the configuration of the
okay,
model?
so onto my right side you have your 3 BHK space. The configuration is 1770 square feet. Onto my left side we have your 2 BHK too. So there you will be having 1280 square feet as a dimension.
All right.
Okay, Prakhar. So now let's look at our beautiful 3 BHK space. But prior to that, let's just discuss about the door as well.
All right.
So see this. The dimension is about like 8 feet in the length.
Okay.
And 3.5 feet in the width.
So height is 8 feet and the
Yes.
width is 3.5 feet.
Yes.
All
yes.
right.
It's a good size door because this is our grand community. So with respect to that, even the entrances should also be grand.
All right.
So likewise, you see, first thing I just want to point it out over there. So this is RCC.
This is RCC.
This is RCC.
Okay.
And we have a unit in over here in Sattva, and this is all in-house production.
Excellent.
Yes. So likewise, and this one is engineered wood being
All right.
done in veneer finish. We have provided that fisheye thing in over here. That's common in all our projects. If you want to add up some other add-on features, so that you can, or your clients can do that thing on.
All right.
add-on. Yes. Okay.
So as we move in, there is a foyer area, what I can see.
Yeah.
And this is for
Yes.
privacy.
Yes. Yes.
This is the excellent thing which I think for
Okay.
any of the apartments, because
yes.
none of the visitors or your guests,
Exactly.
without entering the home, they
Exactly.
cannot have a complete look at
exactly.
of your home.
Exactly. And you can also beautify this area, make it as your personal
Right.
space as well.
This itself is looking very elegant and
Yes.
beautiful.
Please come in. So now we have entered through the foyer area. First of all, this dimension is about 1770 square feet. That's our 3 BHK space.
All right. This is the built-up area.
Yeah, that's the built-up area.
All right.
And that's our 3 BHK space that we've been discussing about with 3 balconies.
Correct.
So we have that 3 balcony space in over here.
All right.
Okay. So first of all, we'll be having a look at the living area. That's our living area space. The dimension you see, this is 18 feet in the length and 11.5 feet as the width.
So from that window
Yes.
up till this wall,
Yes.
18 feet.
Yes.
And from that wall to this wall, it's
11.5.
11.5 feet.
Yes.
All right.
Next by to that, we have a big balcony space as well. So you can see this space, a big size window being given. So like that, we have mosquito meshes as well around.
And that is by default.
By default.
For
we are given
all
that.
your projects?
Yes, for all our projects like that.
That's an excellent add-on. I would
Yes.
say.
That is must to have, I
Yes.
can say. Yeah. See, this is a big size balcony that we have, about 11 feet in the length and 5 feet in the width.
All right.
We have wooden texture tiles being presented over here.
So the other projects where I have reviewed, when I went inside the balcony, especially
Okay.
of the new projects, I
Okay.
do not see any pipelines. Everything is hidden.
Yes.
So why I am able to see this pipeline?
See, that will be further concealed at the later point of time. So,
This is a
just
demo
kind of a
apartment?
demo apartment. Yes.
All
yes,
right.
Yes.
Okay.
So like that, we'll be providing these grills for the safety.
I'm almost 6 feet and this railing is coming up till my chest.
Yes.
So I think it's very safe.
Yes, very safe. Very space. Even the spaces that we have kept in over here, that's also been kept up.
Even the pets would not go outside from here.
Yes. Obviously, this won't be coming.
Right.
This is just because the construction is happening onto the side of the space. So that's how we have kept this glass.
Okay.
So Prakhar, if you see this railing space, you will be noticing one thing with respect to the design. Now, especially for children, if some toddlers want to hop and jump in over there, like that, so they won't be able to
Climb up.
They won't be able to climb up.
All right.
So like that. So that's for the safety scenario we have kept up. Even the height is also adjusted with respect to that. Like even if there is any elderly people at our houses, so they'll be feeling safe while looking around through the balcony.
Correct.
So like that, those small minute points been noticed by Sattva, and each
even
and every
the gap of these railings are very low.
Yes, like that.
All right.
Okay. So let's now just have a look at our dining space too. So that's your dining space area that you can see. Over here, this is again about 8 feet in the length, and in terms of the width, it will be somewhere nearing to. Just 1 second. This is 11 by around. Give dimension.
You want to refer something?
11. No, it's fine. 11 by 9.
All right.
Okay. So now let's jump on to our dining area space. So this is a L-shaped section. Okay. The reason why we have kept this thing as a L-shaped space, it's very convenient for the serving purpose, because kitchen is just next by. So it will be very convenient to serve just next by. We have a dining space area, and we want to separate this area away from the living space. That's how we have kept it across.
All right.
So this dimension is about 11 feet by 8 feet. So
11 feet?
Yes.
By 8 feet?
Yes.
So where is that 11 feet?
This 11 is over here.
From this wall up till that wall, it's 11 feet?
Yes.
And from that wall?
Yes.
Till the wall of the kitchen?
Yes. That's 8 feet.
All right.
Now let's have a look at the kitchen. That's one of the USP that we have for this project.
Okay. This looks like a large kitchen.
Yes. It's a niche community, so you should be having that experience in over here. So right over there, the space is 16 feet in the length.
All right.
And 9 feet as the width.
Okay.
Yes.
So from that wall till this window, it's 16 feet.
16 feet.
And while I touch this, I got a hold of your mosquito mesh.
Yes.
So mosquito mesh has been placed in the kitchen windows also.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, like that.
And from this wall till this wall,
9 feet.
9 feet.
9 feet.
All right.
Yes, like that.
Okay. So this kitchen will be a raw kitchen?
Yeah, it will be a bare shell kitchen, Prakhar. But we'll be fitting the gas meters as well in over here.
All right.
Because to this area we have GL gas pipelines.
I want to see where all do we have the sockets and switches.
Okay. So we have already
all the wall covered?
Yes, all the walls are covered. We have all the points switches being given in over here. So like that.
Okay. I can see one switch is there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Then
onto the back of this we already have put up.
All right. 5.
We have. And we already have provided the provisions in over here, Prakhar. You can see that. For dishwasher.
All right.
Yes, dishwasher and washing machine. You can keep it up over here in this utility space.
So that is the dry area of the kitchen?
Yes.
And
that's the wet space. And we already have provided that separation. You can see there's a height difference.
There is a height difference here.
Later on, suppose you want to separate this out, because some people, they do want a separate space for the utility. You can do that thing as a part of interior. But we have a lot of spaces.
If I would have taken this apartment, I would not have done that separation. My mother would have, and my wife would have.
Exactly. That's one more USP that we have in for this.
So we have seen all the switches. Probably there could be a couple of more switches beneath this area.
Yes, there will be a lot more over there beneath it.
All right.
Okay.
So we have seen the living and dining area. We have seen the kitchen area.
Yes. Now just let's have a look at the master room that we have in over here. So master room is also a good size master room. This is 13 by 12 as a dimension.
13 feet by 12 feet.
13 by 12.
All right.
So as we can look around. First you just zoom it in over here, Prakhar. You see the size of wardrobe.
Let me just check. I think it's more than 2 feet.
Yes.
I think almost 2 feet.
Yes. More than 2 feet. See, what in general builders they do, they don't provide that big size wardrobe spaces. They generally do provide dummy wardrobes.
Right.
We haven't done that thing. It should be a spacious wardrobe. It should be a usable wardrobe. That's what we have already kept in. We have kept even a bigger size wardrobe over here. Right. Still, you can have a look. We still have spaces around.
Correct.
That's the beauty of the design and the space of this.
All right.
Next by to that, one more balcony.
So this is the second balcony.
Second balcony. Just next by to master room.
All right.
That's 12 by 5.
So 12 feet is the length and 5 feet is the width.
Yes.
All right. So 5 feet is a good enough width wherein you can fit in all the chairs.
Yes.
I'll show you a big chair here.
Exactly. Generally, what builders do, they do provide like 3.5 to 4 feet of the with balcony, but 5.
I fail to understand why even they call it a balcony of 3.5.
Exactly. Especially in Bangalore, where the weather is a charm. So that is a USP of Bangalore. Especially, you should be having those spaces around in and around where at the late evenings, in the evening timelines, you can sit and relax with the family, and you can have a good chit chat.
Right.
Yeah. For those, balconies are important. No?
Correct.
Yeah.
And this has an attached washroom.
Yes, that's the attached washroom. Dimensions are 8 by 5.
8 feet by 5
Yes,
feet.
8 feet by 5 feet.
So from this door up till that wall,
yes,
it's 8 feet.
8.
And the width is
5
feet.
5.
All right.
And we'll be providing everything except for the mirror. You can just zoom it in. Except for the mirror, whatever you see in and around will be provided by Sattva.
All right.
The fit and finish will be exactly like this.
Okay.
So Prakhar, one more thing I want to just point it out, and that's very thoughtful thing as well. You can see there is a level difference in over here. You can see this space.
Yes.
This level. Further where you are standing right now, that's also further down below.
Right.
So that supports the flow of water. It won't be going out. It won't be going out. It will be
so the flow of water will not be towards the room.
Yes.
All right.
So that is also one more thoughtful design that we have.
Great.
Yes. And also, if you want to separate it out, let's say suppose we have provided that wet area space over there onto the corner.
Right.
This side is dry area space. You can put up any glass pane in between.
All right. So the ceiling of this washroom will be false ceiling or permanent ceiling?
Yes, it will be a false ceiling, Prakhar, because one more thing, like geysers are also fitted in the washrooms. So for that, we already have provided a 2 feet gap onto the top.
Okay.
Above onto the top of the ceiling, it can be fitted in. We already are providing that provisions in a way.
All right.
Yes. So now let's have a look at the other rooms as well.
Okay.
Since it's a 3 BHK space. This one, it's the visitors room area. Or you can make it as children's room as per your convenience. This dimension is 12 by 11. That's also spacious.
Right.
Yeah. So like that it's been put up. That's 12 by 11. Next by you have a big window.
Again with a pre-installed mosquito mesh.
Yes. And also these are all Vastu compliant designs, Prakhar. As we had entered to that kitchen, no, that is southeast, proper southeast.
All right.
That majorly, that is called as Agni Mula.
Right.
So kitchen should be towards southeast or to northwest. Any of the two it is just.
All right.
So that's proper Vastu, as per Vastu. The main entrance from where we entered into this structure, that's also east entrance.
Correct.
And now as well, one more thing that we have seen over there, that master bedroom, that was also southwest, where it is known as Kuber Devta Ka Vas, Kuber Mula Jan.
So head of the family.
Yes.
All right.
So like that. So Prakhar, you can see, just zoom it in over there, Prakhar. Onto the back side, you can see construction is already ongoing.
Yeah.
That's the actual side view.
Right.
So we are next by to the side. Can you hear any noises?
No, nothing. I think AC
These
ka hawa ka awaaz aa raha hai and that's it.
And these are also toughened glass, Prakhar. You can see this.
All right.
Yes. Next by we have these mosquito meshes as well.
Okay. So what is the floor to ceiling height of this?
So that will be coming up around 9.5 feet, Prakhar. So likewise, that is constant across the all structure.
All right.
Okay, so let's have a look at the room. Prior to that, this is the common washroom that we have put up next by to the second room. That's also standard 8 by 5.
All right. So what I have seen in the older apartments, when you are on the top floor or maybe on the higher floor, the pressure of the water is very low.
Okay.
And for the ground floor or maybe the lower floors, the pressure water is high.
Yes.
Is that the same issue here? How you have addressed that issue?
I correlate with your point, Prakhar. So over here, what we have done, what Sattva has done over here, on 16th floor, they already have put up a transfer pump. One transfer pump is already there, which is pushing the water up till to the 16th floor. Further after 16th floor, 16 to up till 31, we already have one more transfer pump.
All right.
So that the proper outflow is there for the water.
So pressure is maintained throughout the building?
Yes.
Be it the top floor or be it the ground floor?
Yes.
All right.
Like that. So now let's have a look at the third room. That's also a good size room, 11 by 11 in dimension.
All right.
Next by to that, you have your third balcony that we've been discussing.
Yes. I think this is one of the rare apartments where you get three balconies.
Yes. All coming with wooden textured tiles.
Okay.
So like that it is. This is 11 by 11. Also it comes up with one more attached washroom. The same standard 8 by 5.
All right. So what all will be fitted in the washroom?
Everything apart from this one.
Okay.
You remove this thing, whatever you see right now, everything will be given. Even these tops as well, all the fittings and fixtures, whatever you see will be provided by Sattva.
All right.
Okay, so now since we have seen the 3 BHK, let's have a look at our 2 BHK as well, which is just next by.
All right.
So that's your 2 BHK space. This dimension is about 1280 square feet, quite spacious in terms of a 2 BHK.
All right.
So the similar door, 8 feet long and 3.5 feet wide is being given over here. So that's the entrance for our 2 BHK space. That'll be a foyer area.
All right.
Coming up again towards this L-shaped section, living dining area space. And you can see this thing. Spaces have been utilized, especially the corners have been utilized very beautifully.
Right.
So that is the USP with Sattva's designs. There next by you have your big balcony. This is again around 11 feet long and 5 feet wide.
All right.
Comes with the wooden texture tiles.
And with the mosquito mesh.
You have the mosquito mesh.
Okay.
Yes. So the living area is same, around 18 in the length, 11.5 to the width.
All right.
Now jumping on to the master bedroom. Master bedroom is also spacious. That is 13 feet by 11 feet as per the dimensions.
All right.
And you will be having one more balcony next to this. So our 2 BHKs are having and offering you 2 balconies.
Okay. So what is the size of this balcony?
So Prakhar, the size of this balcony is 6.5 by 5.
All right.
Same coming with the wooden texture tiles. Next by to that you have your attached washroom. Dimension will be 8 by 5.
Okay. You've placed a beautiful mirror here.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Now coming towards the kitchen space. Okay, so that's the kitchen space that we have. The dimension will be 14 by 7.
Okay.
This will be a bare shell kitchen. You can recreate as per your suitability.
All right.
But good spacious kitchen for a 2 BHK space. Now that's your corner. So that's your space for the dining area. Next by this side you have for your second room. So this second room is with the dimension of 11 by 11, proper 11 by 11 with your indoor tucked in wardrobe space.
All right.
Yes.
So this wardrobe doesn't eat up your bedroom
Yes.
space.
So that's the beauty of good utilization of space.
All right. And what is the size of this? I think 2 feet?
Yes, 2 feet, more than 2 feet.
All right.
So now you'll be seeing how we had saved that space. Onto the back side of this, that's the space, that's our washroom, the second washroom, common washroom area. So that space being taken up over here onto the back side.
Okay.
And this is also a proper Vastu compliant design. This is west facing as an entrance. You have east balconies over here. So you'll be getting all along sunlights over there.
All right.
Okay, so now let's have a look at the construction site. Construction
Alright.
is already ongoing. We already have done the raft foundation. We are on to the first basement and then further we'll be doing the second basement. In some sections we already had done the first basement. So that is the site that we have, or construction is ongoing onto the back. So there you can have a look at the actual construction site. On to right side of ours, you see the space that is for our row houses.
All right.
Construction is already ongoing. Onto the left side you see, or onto the back side, that is the construction ongoing for towers. We already
There you have the crane, yellow crane is there.
Yes, over there. The tower crane is kept up onto the back side.
All right.
So we already have done the raft foundation. We already have done the first basement. Second basement slab work is ongoing right now.
All right.
So construction is at very good
So
stage.
by when do you plan to hand over these apartments?
So as per RERA, the timeline says by 2029 May, but
Alright.
as per our plan, it is 6 months prior. That will be 2028 December.
Normally you give at least 6 months prior to
Prior
the
only.
RERA date.
Prior only. We
Alright.
never delay our
In all your projects?
In all our projects.
Great.
So this is our construction site. You can see that that's your tower number 1.
All right.
Further after that, you have tower number 2.
Okay.
We already have done the raft foundation. We are on to the first basement slab work now.
Okay.
Then
So
further,
this is your clubhouse.
that's our clubhouse space,
All right.
the master clubhouse.
So
onto the
how big
center.
will this clubhouse be?
So clubhouse will be nearing to 40,000 square feet. All in all, if you add up, it will be somewhere nearing to 60,000, 70,000 square feet clubhouses we have in over here, since we have multiple clubhouses for this
Right,
project.
4 clubhouses.
Yes.
And by the time the entire project of 16 acre gets completed, we'll have maybe 5 or
Yes,
higher.
yes. One more clubhouse is planned onto the
All
backside.
right.
Yes. And 2 swimming pools we have in over here in the first phase itself.
Okay.
One more is also planned onto the backside.
All right. थैंक यू सो मच अनिरुद्ध, आपने सब कुछ बहुत डिटेल में बताया, बहुत अच्छे से बताया. अगर फिर भी दो आई हैव आस्क्ड यू ऑल द क्वेश्चंस और आपने भी सब कुछ रियली आंसर दिया है, बट स्टिल इफ आवर व्यूअर्स वुड हैव सम अदर क्वेरीज और उनको अगर साइट विजिट करना है या कुछ और भी डिटेल्स जानना है, प्राइसिंग जानना है, तो वो आपको कैसे कॉन्टैक्ट कर सकते हैं?
So they can just reach out over on the number being given onto this video. So
All right.
You can directly reach out on that number. So we'll be more than happy to provide you more details. जो भी रहेगा in coordination with respect to the site visits.
All right. So there's a number mentioned on the screen. You can call that number and for any kind of queries and even for the site visit. So call that number before coming at the site. So your site visit will be arranged. Thank you so much.